Welcome back to Wayne TV. I'm Joel Gilly. I'm joined by our good friend Mark Colebrook. Mark, you're becoming a friend of the show. We appreciate you coming in. Mark, for those of you who do not know, is a teacher, and he's in the off season right now from teaching, but still doing a lot of great things in the community. And we're here talking about summer camps today, right?
Yes, sir. We talked about the start of summer camps the last time we were talking, and so now we're kind of in the third or fourth week. So I just want to provide an update on how they're going and where we still need some folks to come out.
All right. So also for those of you who do not know, Mark is behind Operation Unite Goldsboro,
yes, sir,
which is an organization, and you pretty much got the mission right there in the name. It's to unite Goldsboro.
Yes, sir.
And I guess you could say it's to keep kids off the streets, keep them engaged.
Absolutely.
And that's during the school year, but also in the summer.
That's right. During any of the kind of downtime, we want to fill that downtime either with athletic events, academic events, social events, whatever we in the community can do in collaboration with city and of course Board of Education and county commissioners. But the goal is to make sure that kids don't say this anymore. There's nothing to do in Goldsboro.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of great summer camps. We've been talking about a lot of them, and there's still some holes that we need to fill, right?
Unfortunately, there are still some holes that we need to fill, and I just want to talk about a couple of the holes that we need to fill.
Absolutely.
One is we have a kindergarten boot camp.
Oh, wow.
So, where education talks about literacy rates and how they're so low, and we need to get the kids a little earlier, because by the time they get to the third grade, a lot of them are really far behind. Okay. So the Goldsboro Housing Authority, in collaboration with the Wayne County Public School, has now designed this kindergarten boot camp for kids that are going to be in kindergarten next year. You kind of get kind of a boot or head start before you start kindergarten. And that camp is July 9th through August 2nd. It's free. And just recently, the Goldsboro Housing Authority has thrown in transportation. So they'll come to the door, pick up your child, take them to school, and bring them home.
You can't beat that. I mean, it's literally, there's no excuse at that point.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, and what we do, we really listen to the community, and if somebody says, hey, well, transportation is an issue, then we really work hard to eliminate that. So we're trying to whittle down all of the excuses people have about not participating in events.
Exactly. Great. And I know one of the other things also with a lot of these summer camps, we talked about in our earlier interview, if there's ever a summer camp that it does have a cost associated to it, not to let the cost, do not let that stop you from going.
Correct.
There are a lot of programs in place to help people out with that.
A lot of programs, particularly with the Goldsboro Housing Authority. They are pretty much begging people to come out, sign their kids up, and they have grant funding and funding that will allow your kids to go to summer camp. But this camp is free.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about that. There are two groups. There's a morning group where you can have up to 36 children that starts at 8:30 to 11:30, and then there's an afternoon group from 12 to 3, and that's go over at the School Street Learning Center. You can call this number 919-736-7533. That's going to start on Monday. So please, 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 we're asking. I think the last count that we had was probably about 30 out of 72 kids. So we're still looking for a lot of kids to come out.
Absolutely. Any other events that we need to be talking about?
Yes, sir. The other thing is that we know that a lot of the kids that are in school, those things that are going on. So we have 4 sites that we are that are available for kids to eat breakfast and lunch. And those 4 sites are the Boys and Girls Club, the Herman Park Center, the W.A. Foster Center, and Rebuilding Broken Places. And that's all the way until August the 17th, about 10 days before school.
Yeah. We have that information also on the Wayne County page on Facebook for those of you who are maybe looking for more information on that. But another great program for kids that are out of school right now that they don't have to worry about finding a place to eat.
Absolutely. All they have to do is just show up. They're going to get a nutritious breakfast at 8 o'clock, and then about 11:30 or 12 o'clock, they'll get a nutritious lunch as well.
You can't beat that.
5 days a week.
Can't beat it.
Yes,
well, those are 2 great things. Of course, the kindergarten boot camp. Go ahead and get your kids working a little bit early.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
To make sure that they're not falling behind or anything like that, ready for kindergarten. And then also the free meals we've got going on.
Yep, and then one last one. It's the Goldsboro Police Department. they're having a free of charge summer camp, and their camp is starting July 16th through the 20th for ages 8 to 11, and July 23rd to 27th for ages 12 to 15. It's free. The person in charge of this is Corporal Dylan Fleming, and I talked to him last week, and they had, out of 40 slots, they had 20 filled. Okay. So they're still looking for kids to come out. And this is an extension of what the community policing is all about. Okay. They're trying to get the young people to trust the police and build that relationship. So this is why Chief West and his department were willing to put this on. And if you notice in things in the community, they're also involved in the Boys and Girls Club. They're coaching teams. So they're really trying to reach out to the community and get the younger kids interested in law enforcement, and then understand that they can trust police.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are they going to learn at this camp? Is it
it's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be a little bit kind of a hodgepodge of everything. They're going to actually, it's going to be almost like the kind of explorers program. They're going to learn about being a policeman in a car and all those things. That's cool. And then some field trips and some other things as well.
That's great. So for more information on that, contact Goldsboro Police Department.
Contact Goldsboro Police Department. Corporal Dylan Fleming, 919-580-4256.
Awesome. So there's 3 great things coming up that still have open spots. That's the big important part. Right. There's still spots available, and we want to see those things filled. It's almost like if they're not filled, then people start saying, we'll do it. So you want to make sure that those things get filled so that the good continues here in Goldsboro.
Absolutely. We want to, and particularly with the summer camp feeding programs, those are, federally funded, and we know how quickly things can come and go when it comes to funding. So it is truly, truly important out there for the community members that when you see something that's going on, that we participate. If transportation is an issue, even to the summer feeding program, you can contact myself, and there are other community leaders that will come and get your child and take your child wherever your child needs to go. So don't let transportation be an issue. Don't be ashamed of any of this here, because this is all to make our community better and make sure that none of our kids suffer this summer, either academically or definitely from a physical standpoint for food.
Absolutely. Mark, with Operation Unite Goldsboro, things going to be firing back up for you guys after the summer?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're getting ready to actually have a planning session where we're going to put together our strategic plan. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for book bag giveaways and things like that in the community as we get closer and closer to school.
Great. For more information about Operation Unite Goldsboro, Facebook, best place?
Yes, Facebook, best place. So you can call me, my cell phone, 910-494-2292, or you can email me, Mark Colebrook, COLEBROOK @yahoo.com.
Awesome. Mark, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for Wayne County and Goldsboro, and hopefully we get some people in those summer camps and get them fed this summer. And
yes, sir.
We'll be talking with you again sometime soon.
All right.
Thanks so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. We'll talk to Mark Colebrook again next time right here on Wayne TV.